Assalamu alaikum sir. I'm going to present our slides. I'm Shafiqul Hussain Turjo. Today we will present a comparative review of two short stories from the Liberation War of 1971, Raincoat by Akhtaruজ্জামান Ilyas and Pap by Humayun Ahmed. Both stories focus on ordinary people and show how fear, guilt and moral struggle shaped human experience during the war. With the introduction part. The Liberation War of 1971 is often remembered through heroism and armed resistance. However, for many civilians, it was also a time of fear, confusion, and moral uncertainty. Through Raincoat and Pup, we explore how war affected people psychologically and ethnically, especially those who were not fighters but ordinary individuals. In slide 3, we will talk about Raincoat. Raincoat follows Nurul Huda, a fearful college lecturer in Dhaka. When he wears a raincoat that once belonged to a freedom fighter, he becomes suspicious to others. After being arrested and tortured, he experiences a quite psychological change. The raincoat symbolizes fear, identity confusion, and hidden courage, showing that resistance can begin internally. In slide 4, we will talk about Pap. Pap is narrated by a rural school teacher who remembers his moral failure during the war. His wife, Fuli, shelters a Pakistani soldier named Dildar out of his compassion. However, fear of social judgment leads the narrator to betray the soldier. After Dildar's death and Fuli's passing, he is left with deep guilt, highlighting moral weakness and regret. In slide 5, this is the main theme of our presentation, comparative analysis. In both stories, fear plays a central role but in different ways. In Raincoat, fear is psychological and internal. In Pap, fear is social and communal. Both stories redefine heroism through inner resistance in Raincoat and moral courage. In slide 6, narrative techniques, which is the authors use different narrative techniques to express similar emotions. Ilyas uses symbolism and introspection, especially through the raincoat, to show mental tension. On the other hand, Humayun Ahmed uses simple, direct language that makes guilt, regret feel sincere and personal. Slide 7. The conclusion part. In conclusion, Raincoat and Pap reveal the hidden emotional cost of the Liberation War. While Raincoat shows fear turning into the inner strength, Pap shows fear leading to the guilt and moral collapse. These stories remind us that the war was fought not only with weapons but also with the human conscience. And finally, our slide comes to an end, and I would like to express to my dearest teacher, thank you very much for your guidance throughout the semester. We really enjoyed.